Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Neysa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective. Oh, I got my boots on the ground, Where them fans at?
Bink.
Not Bink.
So I got
Bink. Where them fans at?
Bink, bink.
Bink.
Bink, bink, bink. You gotta do three.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's like, you have to.
Bink, 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 bink.
It's too late now.
No one's, because nobody, you messed up when you said bink.
I didn't mess it up.
Nobody says bink.
Does that matter?
That's better.
Okay.
Okay.
See, she critiquing me for even backing up on the song.
With them fans. Okay.
Notice though I had your back, unlike the day at church when you didn't have
We're
mine.
gonna do a video of that. Neysa has on her drug dealer chain, in case y'all didn't know. You can't see, we can't zoom in. She's moving away in these streets. So hi, welcome back to another episode of the Go Ladies podcast. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. You can find us on all the platforms where you listen to and find your podcast. Hi, Nace.
Nope.
Don't look off to the side. You know, like I'm not here.
Nope.
Neysa!
Nope.
Okay, listen.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
I'm an Ann Taylor girl. I be wearing Ann Taylor jewelry, Banana Republic jewelry, Paper Doll Factory jewelry all the time.
Yes.
I be so business professional. The one time I wear a little chainy chain.
A little rope chain.
Folks got jokes.
Hey.
Like I'm on BMF. Like I'm on Snowfall.
Hey, I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Yes. She got the chain on. Clock it.
I come to church, y'all, and she said, "Get the chain up."
I'm excited. What I said, so you need to add a herringbone to it to make it legit. Then they know. It's your calling card. They know where to find. And I asked if she had her beeper too.
You see?
Yeah, I like it. I've never seen you wear one, so I like it. It's very nostalgic.
It is very nostalgic.
Yes, very good.
I had on appropriate colors.
I like it. It's pretty.
It works.
Yeah, very good. Okay.
Hater.
I'm not a hater.
And let me just go ahead and break it down. Since y'all here,
should have done that in a prior.
No,
we're going to do a video, though. We're going to do an IG. Just think about the timeline of the recordings and the shows. Just for a second. Okay, we're going to do a reel. You will have seen it by the time you get to the show. Okay, where do you want to...
If you are just listening, I want you to know that I am officially rolling my eyes and pouting.
She is. She's pouting.
And I will get it together shortly. But this is what happens. She's policing my First Amendment.
Oh, my Lord.
If it works for Meg, I can use it too.
Oh, girl.
Policing my First Amendment.
Basically, I am not.
Okay, I'm back now.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
It's Black Music Month.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out your girl.
Shout out to Naima Cochran, who does the Black Music Month Challenge.
Correct.
How many years has it been now? 3?
I don't even know. You would have put me on it, so.
Okay. Well, June is Black Music Month.
Yes.
And so Naima, who's was a journalist or is a journalist.
Yeah.
And she contributes to a lot of different publications and online, etc. But she does prompts every day.
She was late this year, but she be lifing.
And she said that. Life be lifing.
Life be lifing.
Listen, she doesn't get paid to do it, right? It's something that is a passion project of hers. We do. It's a passion project of hers. And she gives a disclaimer every year for people like, it's really not that deep. Like, I'm doing this because I want to. I don't have to do
Folks
this.
Folks will use your time.
Hello.
Like you getting paid.
Hello.
Ain't no check.
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. So she did the one, I know yours. She did a bonus one recently. And it was your favorite Prince song because it was Prince's birthday.
Well, you already know I posted mine.
Well, you did post it, which I was shocked. No,
I know.
I wasn't shocked. Yeah, because you are typically an Adore girl.
I am an Adore girl.
But tell the people yours.
Blue Lights.
You made me listen to that one.
Blue Lights. Because it has a reggae beat underneath it. And there's a line that he says, I'll be standing naked with nothing but a smile on. Come on, Prince. Come on. Come on. Because I'll be naked all the time anyway.
Nice to be naked.
And so that's my song.
That's okay.
Because nakedness?
Yeah, and y'all go together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Adore.
That's your ultimate Prince. A lot of people put that, which makes sense. A lot of people
love Adore.
Favorite Prince song. Yeah. Yeah. I love Adore.
Adore.
Okay.
I like Dollar Nikki too.
Listen. My song was Insatiable. I was in elementary. I shouldn't have been singing that. I should have been singing a lot of songs that I sang.
Right.
I didn't know what insatiable meant.
Baby though.
I know. Yes.
Babies don't get protected because olders have access to.
Yep.
I'm the oldest. I was protected for the most part. And I also was raised before the labels came with stuff.
Hello.
So I got some stuff that I shouldn't have.
Girl.
Because I did have that Prince with Nikki. And my first Walkman. And my first Walkman, the cassette that came with it. My mom got for me.
Yep. I understood. So yeah, Insatiable was mine. I was like, I'm gonna go with this. I love Adore. I mean, it's Prince. His catalog
it's extensive.
Yeah.
Diamonds and pearls. D to the I to the A to the E. Come on, diamonds.
Clock it.
I love it.
I'm a Erotic City. I like too. I'm a little nasty.
Nothing compares to you.
Oh,
takes me out every time.
Yes,
takes me out every time. This can was a fire.
Yeah,
I said,
I love the beautiful ones too.
We just go on and on.
We could. For me, some of it is the visuals behind it too. If you saw Purple Rain, especially, so like you remember the scene, where Apollonia ran out the joint because she had come in there with your boy, and so yeah. Anyways, but different prompts every day. If you participated, let us know. And they make you think. That's what, when we talk about it, it's not as easy as you would think it is.
I thought it'd be easier for you because actually, you are good at memorizing lyrics, words, and who does what.
I love music. Yeah, yeah.
For me, no. Because I'm like, I don't know who sang that. I don't know who sang that. I know all the words to it and can't tell you who sang it. I
have to go to my playlist though a lot of times because it makes me. I don't always know the song immediately. Like one was, what was it, like a song that makes you stop everything when it comes on. Oh, like one of those.
Yeah, I know mine.
Right, but even still, for me, obviously, it's hard to choose just one. So you're gonna have a lot. Okay, so I have a lot.
Give me one.
I'll go with one because I'm always at the gym. That's my disclaimer. I'm always working out. And whenever Soulja Boy Dunk comes on,
she got a dunk.
And it's not even just the gym. They play it at the gym a lot, but I really will stop what I'm doing. I'll dance to that with you. I'll be like, this is my theme song. Even shout out to Latrice. Latrice gonna comment like I've seen it with my own eyes. Whenever I hear, yep. I'm like, oh, it's about to go down. Because my booty big. But my other one, there are different facets of my life. So my other one is Corporate Thuggin' by Jeezy. On the way to work, I work in corporate. I'm about to corporate thug. I'm a rap. I'm moving fictitious weight. This doesn't exist, but I'm moving it. So yeah, I have a lot. A lot of people put back that ass up. Those are the obvious. So sometimes for me, I'm trying to think outside the box. I overthink it sometimes, but yeah. What's yours, Neysa?
It just depends on how it's
exactly. Like you stop everything. You hear that first chord and you like, oh.
It's always good. Like, so it's gonna be either LL. No rapper can rap quite like I can. I will. The kids know that. Yes. Don't talk in the car.
Right.
When it's on.
Oh, I know
that. I love. Like. I
know your other one too.
But
Lil' Kim. All About the Benjamins. Just Kim's part. Only Kim's part.
Right. That one too. That one definitely.
Yeah.
But it's definitely Lil Kim's part.
Yes, you have to be quiet.
Pull the trigger you gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
So those do it. And Ready or Not. Because I'm one of the 90 refugees.
Yes you are.
When the Fugees come on.
Yes.
A little Ready.
You okay.
So, okay. Sidebar. Y'all used to this though, right?
Okay. Yeah, we're back. This is what we do.
So, at the National Museum of African American Music, which is located here in Nashville, Tennessee, right? Amazing museum. You should all become members and check it out.
Yeah.
So, they have an exhibit. It's all interactive exhibits. And one of them is a rap booth.
It is.
And you can choose which song you want to do. And they have several songs to choose from, and the lyrics are right there. They have Ready or Not by the Fugees, but not Lauren's verse.
Yeah, it's weird. But you still rap it, though.
Of course.
Who know, you still rap it.
But I was just like...
How do you not do her verse? It's weird. It's really weird.
I was so hot. I was ready.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait. So, yeah. But that one's one. And, got me in a trance.
Waka Flocka, round of applause. Yeah, that is your song. Baby, make that ass clap. Pop, pop. Bink, bink.
Bink, bink. I'd be like,
See?
Yes.
Yes. Songs that make you a rapper or that you can twerk to.
No. I'm lying.
What?
All I Want for my birthday.
Oh, it's a big booty. Neysa.
Yes.
That's okay.
Now that did get me all through the fall last year.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Bad. Bink.
You
first.
That's yeah.
Okay, that's it.
That okay. Like you said, there's a list.
It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that one, come on. I ran to the middle of the club on that one.
Listen.
In DC. I was in the middle of the club. Oh, it was my birthday too? You can't tell me
nothing.
Howard Homecoming who?
It's Neysa's birthday. It's Neysa's birthday.
Yes.
And those are the songs that you stop in your tracks.
Yes.
And you either gotta rap or you gotta dance.
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
It is hard.
I told you. Mine literally do come at the gym, and I'd be mad that I'm on a set or I'm doing something because I'd be like, gotta put this weight down. I gotta perform. It's time to perform. Like,
right. The stage is calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Movement. So yeah. Good stuff. If you've not participated, go check it out. It's cool. It's something fun to do. I will say I did get a emoji, like the big eyes emoji from someone who I don't know. Because, and this is the last one I'm going to mention, it was like songs that sound like they could be cousins. Did you see that one? So here's a little insight, a little more to who Faith is. The songs I picked were Monifa, Do You Really Want to Touch It? Do You Really Want to Bink With Me Tonight? And then the other song was Joy, Lick. I lose all control. It's just a slowed down version. Yeah. And so then someone who I don't know was like, whoa. I was like,
you went to the crates.
I was feeling a little frisky.
You was in the crates. Like, let me go through this right here.
I did. I do research.
Aye.
So those are my two songs. And they were a little bloop, bloop. That's it.
Man. I love it. You know what it really makes me think of, though, with Black Music Month?
What?
I just saw Sinners.
Yeah, you did.
And you haven't seen it.
Well, hopefully by the time you all see this, I will have seen it.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Not because Faith doesn't love Black cinema. It's just because she's a little scary Smurf.
I am. And so, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you're okay with that. But you've heard all about it.
Yeah. And
have you seen the scene? Have you seen any
the dance scene that everyone's talking about? I've not seen it, but I've heard all about it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it's spoiler alert, but at this point, everybody knows the movie.
Just say it. Yes.
But in that movie, there's a scene to where Preacher Boy is performing and you see history and the future of music. And it's like ancestral while people are dancing, and it's just so very cool how it's visualized. Yeah. And I was like, this is what Black Music Month is to me. It is definitely a reaching back. Yeah. Because there's nothing more than music to invoke a feeling, right? Yes. I mean, you see it in church. Right. Your church ain't got the best choir. Your church attendance probably low. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because music does set the scene. There's a reason for soundtracks to movies. It sets the mood. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I mean, I walk around thinking I got a soundtrack to my life half the time.
We all do.
We do. And so that movie just showcases how important it is to emotion and mood and all those things. Like music is healing. Yeah. You put me on to the sound baths and all that stuff. Oh, yes. And there's a guy on TikTok that I've been following recently, and he's just in Chicago and he plays his little music, and I'm like, it is very much so like a calming presence, especially when my world's been crazy here recently. And I'm like, where all boy at? I need to reset. Reset. Absolutely. Yeah. I actually want to bring in a sound bath moment here to be like, let me just lay here and I'm gonna go to sleep. Focus. I'm asleep too. Something along those lines, because it is so much healing. Absolutely. And we don't always think about it and honor it in that way. So agreed. There's a gift there.
Good stuff. Yeah. Very much so.
So anyway, happy Black Music Month.
Yeah. Which you can't have a really good party unless you have good music.
Come on now.
Right?
You got the wrong DJ, folks will be looking at you like this.
Exactly.
And everybody can't DJ. CeeLo posted the other day. CeeLo, DJ CeeLo, who we love.
Yeah, we do.
Who we love. Yeah. But he posted the other day. He was like, people talk about DJs are whack now, and it's like, I don't think DJs are whack now. I think a lot of people think they're DJs because they have a playlist. Right. Yeah. Not knowing understanding that DJing is so much more than just a curated playlist. There's a prominent DJ that you like. Right. I personally don't.
Correct.
I think that he plays playlists and isn't DJing and curating the transitions the way that I think that he should. Now, let me say this. The man make more money than me, so he doing something right.
And I will say, I've not seen this DJ in person.
Okay.
So
you've only seen them online.
I've only seen them in the virtual space. Right. It may be different.
It might be.
But I know what you're saying. Like people say, how you start is how you end a thing. But still, different rooms may mean different things.
That's true. So, but I definitely and I love the fact when people can take music and transition it, make it new for me, make it fresh for me. Yeah. You go from high to high, and then you know when to bring it down when people start fighting, you bring it down. Get a little slow jam on there real quick. Right. Then we ramp it back up slowly. Like absolutely. You can control the crowd by controlling the music. And good DJs understand that. Yeah. And knowing also that what works in Nashville, probably won't work in St. Louis, won't work in New York.
You have to know the market. Yes,
you do the research and regional differences. Yeah, because I've been to things on the West Coast, and I'm like,
yeah. Now,
but there, in LA, dance is different.
They do
So it's like, oh, okay, I get it. Where I think, in my opinion, I feel like LA dances with their upper body, like the West Coast dances with their upper body, and the South dances with their pelvis.
Okay.
There's a lot of behind and hip in the South.
Damn. But even to your point, LA and the Bay are different. True. Right? That's Northern and Southern California. True. They have, their sound is different.
That is true.
The dances are a little different.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I love it. Black Music Month.
Which, again, we're talking about the party. Yes. So as we're brainstorming for the show,
of course,
we talked about kind of what makes a good event for the 40 plus crowd, right? And it doesn't necessarily just translate to, we don't really go to clubs like that anymore, but day parties. We do day parties.
I love a darty.
Yeah, we do love a darty. Or kind of any event.
Yes.
And so we're going to share our things, but obviously we want to hear from you too. Things that you look for when you go to various events, or things that you expect.
Yes.
Yeah. Start us off, Neysa. What's your...
This is one people don't think about.
Yeah.
And it only matters depending on what region you're in. Mm-hmm. But in the South, we drive everywhere.
True.
Like if you're in Chicago, New York, so, take the train, the bus, whatever, taxi, whatever, that's different. But in the South, we drive.
We're commuter heavy.
Right.
We got cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because everybody lives in the suburbs, you got to drive in the city, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Parking.
Yeah.
I know people like a party in the parking for the 40 plus sisters matters.
Yep.
Here's why. I think it actually matters earlier than 40 plus.
Okay.
Especially in the South.
Tell me why. Yes.
Because when I was younger, I still cared about parking because it translates for women specifically to our safety. Yeah. Proximity to club. If I'm pulling up by myself, where am I going to park? Especially if I'm going to an evening party.
That's true.
Okay, if it's dark outside, okay, where am I parking? Because let's be honest, clubs aren't in the best areas normally.
Yeah.
You won't be where you can get a noise complaint, right?
Right.
That's normally in some hoodie, little sketch, little deserted type moment, you know? And so you want to wear cute shoes, and I'm 25. Yeah. You want to wear cute shoes and this cute little outfit. You ain't got no coat yet, and I'm supposed to walk 3 blocks in the cold and tiptoe in here by myself and I'll get snatched. So now that I am 40 plus, parking matters for a different reason. Because chances are I ain't got them shoes on.
All right. And don't.
But I'm like, where are we parking so that I can get in? Still safety concerns. Yeah. So I can get in, see my people. Yeah. And then so I can dip when I want to dip.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. And at 40, you want to leave when you want to leave.
Come on.
We ain't going to leave always as a group anymore.
Right. We sure don't.
So sometimes you go with the group and you're like, hey, I'm about to dip.
I'm going to head out. Right.
And she'll be like, I'm dipping with you. She'll be like, no, I'm about to go home with him. I know him. And you'll be like, oh, okay, girl, call me at the house. You know, don't die. Right. Is your location on? There's other things we do to make sure you're good. You know what I mean? And then we'll dip on out and whatever. But if I'm walking back by myself. Yes. You want to make sure. Parking. And again, it's not always adjacent parking, but a parking plan. Yeah. Is important to me.
And nowadays, a lot of places, obviously, we've witnessed just here in Nashville the rise of all these businesses and things opening, it's taken away. Yeah, there's no lot. They've taken a lot of parking away. I was thinking the other day, obviously we have indicators that we're old, but one of them is the whole, I remember when this was, right? Fill in the blank. This was a gravel lot. This was, I think about off of Denumbrian, where that just used to be an open lot. Right. You know? But yeah, there is no parking. Even we discussed, paying for parking, that's okay too, or valet, but just have it. Yes. So that's a huge thing. If I ain't nowhere to park, I've driven home before. I know people do. I did 2 laps. Yeah. Parking, girl went onto the house. You're not about to stress me out at this big age. I don't have to be here.
I got snacks at the house and top shelf at the house.
Hello. Take this bra off in a minute.
Girl, say less about that bra.
Yeah, I'm with you there on parking. That's a huge thing you have to think about.
But you...
Is there somewhere to sit? Not even necessarily for a long time, but we like the rest spirit does come upon us. We do a little 2-step, a little bloop bloop. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, girl, I'm gonna sit down for a second, and then you back at it.
Section culture done killed us.
We've talked about that. Yeah. People do want to sit down. And even though we're not wearing the stiletto pumps and all that, we got other issues. We don't want to be standing the entire time. Like I've graduated from that. I could say even at like Bridgestone shows, I don't care how good the artist is. My husband Nas, I have seen him there. I sat down, but I'm not standing anymore the entire time like that. It won't. Not on concrete. Again, how you know you owe my joints, girl. I'll be like, this ain't gonna work.
Section culture. I get it. Clubs gotta make their money. I'm not mad at the entrepreneurial spirit. Yeah. Get your money. Yeah. I will say though, and when you sell out every section and there's no miscellaneous seating at all. Yeah.
You mentioned being able to just perch. Like, let me go find a ledge, something to just boop. Yeah.
So when I was in Vegas, they were so very strict with the club that I went to. Like, there were sections. If you were not in a section, you had to be at the bar.
Yeah.
And the bar only accommodates so many people.
Yep.
Right? And then you'd be on the dance floor. And the dance floor actually wasn't that big. They were packing us in there. I feel like transatlantic almost. I was like, wait a minute now. That's why I left after a while. I'm like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
This is not it. And you can't stand in the walkway. There's all these different things. I'm like, I would need to sit down at some point. You know, because this is not it. You know? So yeah, I just need a perch every now and then.
Just a little something.
Let me have a seat.
Or even like the one, and I know we'll get to this in terms of the bars and bartending, but one of the day parties we went to, I'm okay even with like the high tables. That's something to lean on and shift your weight a little bit so you're not just standing in an open floor. I'm like, okay, I could do that, you know? Yeah.
I agree. Let's go to the bartender.
Go to the bartender.
You gotta have more than one. Depending on size of your party.
True.
You gotta have more than one.
Yeah.
And preferably in different areas. Like, there's a bar here with 2 bartenders. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There needs to be a bar on the other side of the room with 2 bartenders as well. Because we drink.
We grown.
And we pay good money for drinks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But that's a whole other thing. How much drinks cost.
Right. But I don't want to wait in line forever for a drink.
For one drink.
Right.
By the time you get up there, you're like, well, let me just get these 4.
Right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to need 3 of these. Right here. Y'all want anything?
Right.
Then it makes the line even longer because people are down. Hey, get me. Get me. Hey. You know, and then I'll order just for everybody.
Right.
You know, because you ain't going to get to the front.
Yeah.
So I need to have bartenders.
Yeah.
So, homecoming, the Delta Day party?
Yeah.
Bartenders be on point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that I will say that. Yep.
We gonna have the bartenders.
I got my drink with the quickness.
Yes.
Can I get a thank you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we will get our stuff and keep the party going. Like,
absolutely.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Because you have to be able to get in and out. My song might come. I can't miss my song being in line.
Birthday. That's our song. Yes.
It is.
No, that's true. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. You mentioned that. Yeah. It's almost a turn off, kind of like, let me just pregame because I don't want to have to wait in this long line to get a drink. It's okay. Yep. I'm cool. Yeah.
What about you?
What else do I need? Well, one, again, I'm not going to clubs per se, but I will go to an event. I'm big on like clear signage for things.
Elaborate.
So sometimes, and this isn't even like party with the DJ sometimes, but I've been to some events where they're held somewhere maybe people haven't been to, or it's on a college campus or something, you know what I mean? And those are already difficult to navigate.
Right.
Or if it's someplace that's out of the way. I love when there is clear signage, come this way, head this way to this event. There's multiple signs. Parking here, you know, balloons and signs.
Yes.
Follow the yellow brick road. You know what I mean? So you know where you're going. And you're not like, okay, wait, calling somebody. Neysa, are you there? Okay, now where am I supposed to what is that type of thing?
Yes. Because whenever you call that person either don't answer.
Hello.
Or they're like me. I don't know where you are. I found it on my own too.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know how I got here.
Yes.
I hope I can find my car at the end of the night.
Absolutely.
So,
that part. Yeah.
So I totally get that.
That's important to me. Again, not aside from like clubs or anything like that, but just if I'm going to hear someone speak, or I'm going like make it clear where I'm supposed to go, or have greeters, or a combination of both is great, honestly. Yeah. Like, are you here for the such and such event? I am. Okay, head this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's important to me.
Don't lie to me about the events. Let's just...
Ooh, come on, hit it.
There have been some events where they're like, oh, I'm just going to use somebody totally fictional just because I don't want to out anybody. But they're like, Big Bird's going to be performing. And you're like, oh, okay, I love Big Bird. I'm going to go see him, right? So you get there and ain't no Big Bird. And you checked IG. Big Bird was like... in Dallas yesterday.
Right, yeah.
So you knew, but they'll be like, you know, Big Bird missed his flight. Big Bird went on no flight. Big Bird, according to his website, got a performance in Montreal today. And You mean to tell me he's missed his flight and booked Montreal the same day?
Big Bird was never going to be here. You never
had Big Bird.
Right. Yep.
But now I done bought this ticket thinking I'm about to see Big Bird.
Now you locked in.
Ain't no Big Bird.
Right.
And I'd be mad.
And for us, it goes to, well, I spent my money. Right. I guess I'm just here.
Right. And so now I'm here looking mad. Like,
right. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know what I mean? Just be like, oh, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
And the DJ's going to be DJ.
True.
You ain't got to have nobody extra. Because even the flyers do that. Flyers always got, what's his name? Tyler Lepley on it. Tyler everywhere.
Oh, not Ian.
Right. Now he fine, but he ain't everywhere.
The club dates.
Right.
Lord, yes. They do.
So.
Okay. That's a good one. Okay. You ready for my big one?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Say it, girl.
And I honestly don't care if you don't agree. But do we need a line dance for everything? And I'm channeling my inner Neysa, right? Neysa's been saying it for years. You have. I give it to you. And I didn't have like a huge opinion either way when you would say it. One, you ready for me? One, it is an easy out for people who claim to be DJs. If I throw this on, then the people gonna come out.
Yep. And
it's gonna look like I'm moving the crowd. But the minute that song is over, everybody's scattered.
Yep.
So you still didn't really do your job. Two, people are now making line dances to songs that have been out 30, 40 years.
Who at the house just choreographing?
And I said this to a mutual friend the other day. I'm like, look, I like line dancing. It has its place.
You do.
I do like line. It has its place.
Especially with you being from Detroit.
Hello, that's what we do.
You gotta hustle for everything.
We do. But the older I've gotten, I do miss the nostalgia of men and women dancing up on each other. I know. The light, you see I came to the light.
Yes.
I do. I miss a good grind. Like, because certain songs that people have now made line dances to used to be grinding songs. And you remember, I danced with this boy to this, and now you got a damn fan. And I'm like, no, this is he behind you, and you like, you working them. That's that song. Hit it. Go. I know. What happened to that? Can we bring back dancing together on the floor? Like,
I feel like we all turned to middle school on separate sides of the gym and aren't dancing together anymore.
Yeah, we're not.
And it's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
I miss that. Ask me to dance. Grab my wrist. Something. If you look good, you gonna get the dance. But
you know how many boyfriends I got on the dance floor?
Hello. Yes. And
on the dance floor.
Wasn't nobody trying to take you. It really was fun. You just having a good time.
Here's the deal.
Go ahead.
So I was anti-line dancing.
You very much.
For many, many, many years.
Yes.
Because I called it the single bitch music.
I wasn't going to say it.
I did. Mm-hmm. And that was me being very cocky and insensitive because I had a husband. You know?
Yeah.
And Chris danced.
He did.
We danced.
Yeah, I danced.
So
you got in trouble for dancing with him.
Right. So I'm used to that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so I was like, I'm playing my single bitch music. I'm trying to dance. And then I became said single bitch. And so now I'm like, let me learn the dance. How do I do it? You know?
Yeah.
And of course I can do it.
Right.
I just,
you
know, and I'm doing them more now.
Right.
Because I've been single longer now. So I'm like, if I want to dance,
that's what
I have
they're
to
doing.
Go where the music is.
Yeah.
Because men do not ask you to dance.
Oh my God, they don't.
They do not.
Lord.
Single me out. That's just me talking to myself. I do edit the show.
Okay. You do. Single her out.
Single me out. So, dudes, let me hook you up.
She tried to tell you. Go ahead, tell them again.
Here's the deal. You go up to a woman and you say, would you like to dance? And she says, yes. And then you dance.
Yep.
And you put your little moves on. And you be respectful. Don't be trying to, do too much.
Right.
But then, depending on what she's throwing at you,
come on,
you pick up. Should you want to? Because consent goes both ways.
Yes.
And then if you see she's throwing, you can be like, I'm catching.
Yeah.
And then at the end of said song, you say, oh, this was good. Do you want to keep going? Or do you want me to, go over here and just have a drink?
Come on.
And then she gonna say, no, let's not have a drink. And then you over there talking.
Yep.
And then you got you a lady friend.
Come on.
That's how this works.
They don't know.
That's how it works. Now, if she says, no, thank you, this was a great dance.
Right.
You be like, okay, good. You have a good night. And then you walk away.
Yeah.
Because don't be like, you were too good. Don't do
Hello.
that.
Don't call her her name.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Here's why. You let her go. But you also remember, you just did a show on the dance floor. And you give you a good dance move. So people now know that you're not afraid to dance.
Right.
So you stand on the side trying to plan your next move. Single sister who saw you dancing and see that you're not dancing anymore is going to miraculously appear next to you doing her little two-step, hoping to catch your attention.
Yes, because she want to dance too.
Because you see a chick bopping a little bit, and don't ask chick to get the look like she made a stone. She ain't moving at all.
Right.
She got to be swaying and bopping
she got
a little bit.
Something.
You get that one and be like, oh, hello.
Yeah.
Single lady.
Hello.
Are you trying again?
Yes.
Ta-da!
It literally is a dance.
Ta-da!
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
And the crazy thing is, these are dudes that grew up dancing. We're in the generation where we did grow up doing that. So what happened?
Thank you.
What happened to y'all? We're not talking about the younger kids.
Right. I ain't talking 22-year-olds.
What happened to y'all showing up and doing?
Yeah. What y'all got? What's wrong with me?
That may be it.
Tell me something.
Yeah, because I'm like, what happened to y'all? Because y'all
I don't know.
Used to do that. Yeah, you danced. You would do exactly what Neysa just said to do. I don't know. They like the young girls. That's what it is. And the young girls was like,
IG girls.
Yeah, the young girls like, ain't nobody doing it.
Right.
Yeah, and we like, come on, come back home,
all
brother.
All they do
come
is
back
talk
home.
about some A and some Casamigos.
Right.
And that's it.
And we
going to Miami.
We
Right.
We from the 90s. We got routines.
I'm gonna tell you, you gotta date you somebody 40 plus. If you are 40 plus, you should date somebody on the 40 plus. It's this simple. She ain't gonna have you all over the IG.
No.
She don't want her friends to know about you. All her other dudes to know about you, honestly. She other things to do. She got reports to file.
Well,
committees to be on the church.
Right. Hello.
She can't be posting you.
Nope.
Especially when you ain't really you yet to her.
Right. Hello. Yeah.
You still in audition phase.
Yep.
You know?
Go out, have a good little time.
Right. You have a good little time.
Dance. Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you be like, here's how you get them, too. Want to get something to eat? We hungry.
We be hungry.
Too.
We are hungry.
We too are hungry.
Yeah, let's go get some food.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah, it is.
If you do it right, the next time she gonna be like, hey, I made that roast and some macaroni. You want to come by? You in there.
You are in multiple ways.
If she invites you for the roast and the macaroni,
hello.
You in there.
Yeah. Neysa be putting y'all on the game. I don't know what happens.
Y'all just be fumbling.
They do.
I don't know where they are.
I don't either.
And I'm like, I know men. I know I'm friends with men.
I know you are.
And I'm like, but where are you? When I go outside, I don't see you.
Yeah, where are they? Let us know. What?
When we were at that rooftop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We walked in. I was like, who are these?
You said you ain't never seen them before.
Right. These are new. Yeah. Hibernation? What? Y'all implants? What y'all do? Transplants? What y'all do? Y'all just...
That was a boom bap event.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a bit of a different demographic. I don't know. I would say first time I went to Boom Bap, I saw a handful of people, not even a handful, like 2 or 3 dudes that I knew. But the rest of them, I was like, oh, I ain't seen y'all before.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh.
So maybe they just come out for Boom Bap. I don't know.
But even the Boom Bap dudes.
Yeah, they weren't dancing. No, they weren't. I'm like, y'all are so weird.
I don't get it.
I don't know what happened. Help us. I don't know. Where did the breakdown? Maybe they got the gout.
They got the gout.
I don't know where the breakdown happened. I don't. But yeah, I've reached there, Neysa. I am tired of. There's a new line dance every time I wake up.
Yes,
and I'm like, oh, here's another one.
I gotta learn it on TikTok, and to go do it. I don't want to do that.
I think I told a mutual friend of ours I'm at capacity. Cause I'm at capacity. I can't learn no more. I can't. I don't want to. I got these.
Oh, but here's what I don't like.
What?
I don't mind a little four corners. You know what I mean? A little.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not trying to learn no dance routine.
And that's,
There's a difference between a line dance and a dance routine. A line dance got, 4-8 counts?
Yeah.
Really? That's about it. Mm-hmm. A dance routine got 32.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not a trail rider. I don't know. And maybe because we stroll, maybe. I'm like... But I can't. I don't know what y'all are doing. Like,
you just
you're in a line. Y'all just walk in, and then there's a kick. I don't know.
And I think it's the equivalent of strolling.
It is. It's the what? Well, it's the trail ride. The country version of strolling. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm not knocking. The funny thing that got me, and I'm not mad at this, was the them doing a trail ride dance to Follow Me, which is a house classic. If people know that, follow me. That's a Chicago house music classic. And I'm like, wow, Black people are very innovative, because I would have never put this dance with that song. And I'm not hating. I really watched that like, wow, who thought of that?
Do you think, I'll tell you something
Here we
now.
go. Okay.
But do you think that we've had moments where New York music, right, was the East Coast, right? Yeah. And then we got the West Coast.
Yeah.
Then the South has something to say.
Yeah. It still does. South's been running it for a long time.
Right.
Now. Yeah.
But I wonder if what we're seeing musically and I guess choreo, I don't know, dance wise, is a subculture that of the South that is now coming to rise.
Maybe.
Because let's be honest, trail riding ain't new.
Right. No, it's not. It's not.
We now have visibility into it due to social media, and it's not regulated to Southern Alabama, Louisiana, you know. And because of that, our vantage points, and let's be honest too, how far
you want your country
some of the dudes
country
were.
Man. A big country man.
But that's what caught me.
Lost for words. What?
That's what made. I was like, and what is this trail riding you speak of? And how do I find said trail?
I will say some of those men too actually do the dance.
Yes.
While you might not have men and women together per se, I will. A lot of the guys who are attractive are in the line too doing it. And I'll be like, okay.
I mean, I just know what caught my attention.
Right.
I was like, he too has on the jeans and the boots and the hat and no shirt, and he's gyrating.
You gonna learn the dance. You gonna learn it now, so you can be in there next to him.
I too like horses.
I bet you do.
I too. I'm an equestrian.
Competitive. No, I'm joking.
Right.
Yes.
So I was just like, but that's what brought me to that page. And I was like, oh, okay. But I wonder if that rise of that subculture
could be.
It's like, oh, okay. It's just like how the South kind of spread out. And, this is going to spread out. Of course, giving homage to Beyonce's elevation of it all.
Right.
Through Cowboy Carter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't want to give her credit for the culture.
Correct.
I give her credit for illuminating and making the world know the culture.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, everywhere we look, there's a rodeo, trail ride, something. I mean, I'm going to the concert.
Yeah.
You know? And so all these things that are coming up, I'm like, oh, you know, and wonder what's next. I think that the trail ride cowboy culture, the subculture, is having, in my opinion, a bigger day than the Renaissance culture did for ballroom.
Yeah. I could see that.
You know?
I could see that. I think that's just obviously opinion.
Right.
Ballroom, unfortunately, a lot of people who are part of that community are still very much disenfranchised, and there's a lot of violence you hear in that community. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I'm not, I'm an ally, but not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do wonder if that's...
Let's be clear. Pride is Black Music Month. Yes. And it's also Pride Month.
Yes.
So June is.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm tapped into it, obviously, because I am. But yeah, I guess you could say that. Even in House Amplified on social media, where a lot of people live. Yeah. I don't know.
So I just think that, again, let's just be honest. Let's just call it what it is. There's still a lot of homophobia. And transphobia. And miscellaneous phobia. Yeah. And even our community, the Black community. Yeah. And so I think that also played a part in how, how that did not take off as well. Yeah.
It feels more siloed, I think, Renaissance, as opposed to you have kind of boots on the ground and trail rides, and you see other cultures trying to emulate or appropriate what we know to be true. And it's like, y'all ain't got no fans on our boots. Leave us alone.
Well, what's the one with the it was like a place similar to the Wild Horse Saloon, where they were doing some kind of line dance, and then they lean back and they jump in.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I've seen that video.
Is this aerobics? Or is this dancing?
Because dance. Okay, Debbie Allen.
You won't say.
Hello.
Yes.
Well, to your point, at least, ours might be a routine, but we ain't doing all that. We still got flavor and swag. It
was a whole lot.
It was a lot. And they still look very dry.
So, unseasoned.
Yeah, very.
That video that I saw was quite unseasoned. Yeah. And I'm not saying people can't do the dances. Like, if you're at an event and you do the dances, fine. Like, I'm not a gatekeeper of dancing. I know. Yeah. But you get sweeping pookie.
I'm here, though. I'm here.
I just feel like, some of the remixes they're adding... They shouldn't be added. Yeah. It's like you putting raisins in potato salad. Don't do that. Ugh. Don't potato salad don't need no raisins.
It doesn't. Mm-mm. So, no. Leave those out. I'm with you. Okay. It's fun. I went to a line dancing class here in town, and when I heard them say, what did they said they have like some 200, the lady said it, like 200 songs, and it's a line dance for all of. I said, oh no thank you. Not that we were going to learn them all that night. It was fun, I will say, and it's a great way to get your body moving.
Of course.
And you're not necessarily thinking, I'm working out. You just, the next thing you know, you're kind of sweaty. But I was like, you got 200 songs? Oh, no. Grab me somebody so we could just blah, blah, blah.
My beat can't beat.
Beat, you can be blah, 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 blah. I'm not, yeah, so there's like a line dance for everything. Yeah. Kudos though. I'm not mad at them. I know them, a lot of them. I don't have capacity right now to learn any more in this moment.
I really don't want to. Cookout. I want the dude to just be like, hey. You like
what dance? You just said, yeah.
And I'd be like, yes. But do you ask men to dance?
No.
I typically don't either.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. I'm trying to even think, have I ever been asked to dance? I have been asked to dance, but I also grew up in a time going to clubs where kind of how you were saying, I'm moving. So you see I'm doing something, and you come up behind me.
And now we're dancing.
Yeah. And I was okay with that because I'm a dancer. It doesn't bother me I'm not like, whatever. Yeah. So I grew up like that. Like people
organically
we're just dancing. Yeah. And so even that, yes, it's nice to be asked, but even if you just come up and you're appropriate, of course, then we in this thing. But I miss that. Like you said, girls, we dance in a circle, we dance in a group, and the guys just be looking like dance with us.
It's okay.
It's weird.
What's the song? Niggas don't dance anymore. All they do is this.
Yeah. So it's we're out here summertime fine, and you know, you see a shorty, you want to dance with her. If she say no, stop.
Ta-da!
It's that simple.
I will say this too, ladies.
Yeah.
Dance.
Come on.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, some ladies have horrible dispositions.
That's true.
What makes you think I want to dance with you?
Right. You don't have to be nasty.
He didn't ask you to have his baby, meet his mama,
yep.
or you get naked with him. He said, do you want to dance?
Do you want to dance?
Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yes.
And I know people think if you give an inch amount, you give them an inch to take them out, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, just dance.
It's just dancing.
Right. Because, I mean, and again,
dancing.
you get to determine what you want to do.
Right.
You have agency over yourself.
Yeah.
But like, for me, I've always, if you ask me to dance, I normally say yes to the first person that asks me to dance.
Yeah.
Simply because I know that men gauge themselves against other men. Mm-hmm. And if I dance with this one, then guess what? They'll be like, oh, she's not tripping.
Right. Yeah.
So then somebody else will ask to dance.
Right.
And now I'm dancing all night.
Understood.
But
yeah, you don't have to be nasty. You're right about that. Because some guys, they too have a fear. And
of course.
I don't want to talk crazy to me. I don't, So. Yeah. Have a mutual respect. Come correct, both sides.
We're grown at this point.
Yeah.
Like, just dance.
Just dance.
It's so simple.
We outside.
Okay. What are your rules? You know I've been giving out homework recently.
Okay, you have. What is our homework this time?
The homework is two things.
We got two.
Number one is, what are your must-haves for going out 40 plus? It can be going to the club, going to the day party, whatever, going out to any event.
Yes.
But what must you have before you decide to go out to an event? Mm-hmm. Number two is, I'm going to challenge us all to get out the house. Go
somewhere,
to an event. 40 plus, we can get real comfortable in the house.
Yes, we can.
I done paid for this mortgage.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I paid for
this mortgage. Tariffs is terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save money.
Yeah.
However,
yeah.
we have to still go outside.
You have to go outside.
Because outside's fun.
It is.
And
look for free things in your city or things that, match your budget.
Yes.
Because there are plenty. I'm leaning into that to your point. I'm like, oh, that's free. I'm going to go.
That is, look.
So they're like, you just have to look for it, but it's there.
And it's still $17,000.
Right.
I'm leaning into free as well.
Yeah. There's this the park is free and they might be having some at the park, whatever it is. But there are lots of free things going on.
Definitely. So lead into those. But tag us in those too. Let us know where you've been. So that way, we can hang out because we need to know. Yeah. We need to know.
Yes,
and a good resource for that is Urbanite.
Yes.
Every Thursday, Urbanite puts out the latest, everything. You should check it out, especially if you're in Middle Tennessee.
Yes.
And check out Urbanite on Thursdays so that way you can stay up to date on all the cool things in the city.
Yeah. I love it.
Where should they find us?
You can find us everywhere you listen to podcasts and watch. So YouTube.
Dance while you're doing that.
And on all the social media platforms. So check us out. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Tell your friends.
Damn.
All right.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.